YouTube, it's Lena, and I'm here today with some very precariously balanced empties. I didn't get a chance to film them for February, so I got a lot. And I do have February makeup and March makeup empties. So, get yourself a snack, because this is going to be a long one. Now, because I am in my bedroom, because Brian is off, I'm going to separate everything into categories so that things will make a little more sense. Okay, that took forever, but it's not big deal. So, let's get started with February's makeup. Oh, this is going to take an hour. Anyways, I have the Kat Von D Lock It Translucent Powder. The powder puff just fell out and hit my dog on the head because he's sitting in my lap. This is actually a pretty good loose setting powder, but I don't buy it from Kat Von D anymore, so not going to be repurchasing that. I accidentally ruined these. I got these from Influencer. They are the Kiss True Volume Tapered End Lash in Dreamy. They were fine as far as fake lashes were concerned. If I'm gonna wear a fake lash, I'd rather a pair with a little more oomph to them, but Influencer sent them, so I was happy to use them. I got glitter stuck in them and it would not come out, so they're dead. Here is the Pixie Flawless Beauty Primer. This is too dark for my skin and it's a little too illuminating, so I would not repurchase. Here is the NYX Bright Idea Stick Highlighter in Lavender Lust. I hope you can see that. It's really pretty. I would consider repurchasing it, probably not right now because I have a lot of highlighters to go through, cream highlighters, and powder highlighters, who am I kidding. Here are the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Liquid Foundation. I hated this. It did not stay matte on me, so I would not seek that out. I have a nail polish. This is a Julep nail polish in the shade Joanna. I would consider repurchasing this. I did really like this color. Oh. I have a Sonia Kashuk pencil sharpener, like an eyeliner pencil sharpener that finally died. This was actually really good for like $6. I think I can still get this. I know Sonia Kashuk stopped making makeup, but they continue to make tools. I believe this is one of them. I purchased the NARS sharpener from Sephora because I was kind of in a bind. I needed to buy something quickly. But once that breaks again and I have a little more time to plan ahead, I would purchase this instead. Here is a Bare Minerals Bare Skin Sheer Sun Bronzer. I did really like this, but they don't want to make it. Here is a mascara, CoverGirl Peacock Flare. I like CoverGirl. I either really like CoverGirl mascaras or I really hate them. Like sometimes they do a complete dud. So I was not fond of this brush. I hope you can see that. I can't move closer without going through a bunch of stuff right now. I'll just insert a picture of it real quick. The formula was fine enough, but I really didn't like the brush, so I would not purchase. I like the Supersizer mascara, despite its weird ass wand. I really love that formula. Another mascara. This is the Well People Expressionist mascara. I'll insert a picture of the brush. I like this as a layering mascara, like almost as a mascara primer. Unfortunately, this is a $24 mascara, and I would not buy it for that purpose. But if you like yourself some pretty natural lashes, and Well People is a fairly, if you're looking for like clean beauty, they're a good one to look at. So, but I always like, it's one I really like for that purpose, and I tend to go out of my way to get for less than full price. Like if somebody's selling one in a blog sale, or it comes up as like, not a point perk, but if I could get it somewhere, I usually do. But I don't buy it full price, if that makes any sense, because it's expensive, and I can't just buy it from like Sephora. That's part of the problem. Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Serum Pen Liner. I actually did really like this. I would repurchase, but I have a lot of liquid eyeliners to go through right now, along with pencil eyeliners. Okay. Looks like I have a couple more things, and then a bunch of foil samples for makeup, because this was foil February on Instagram, so I have a lot of foils. Here we have the Herborian CC cream. I did not really care for this. It was too dewy for me. MAC strobe cream. I like these to mix in with my foundation. I know some people wear them as a primer, but I don't. So I count this as like a highlight product. But I do like it for that. I don't know if I would purchase it for that though, but whenever I get these minis, that's how I use them up, and I always enjoy them that way. I do have a perfume sample. This is Tocca's Cleopatra. I will insert the notes here. I did really like it. So I don't know if I would purchase it, but I would not turn down another sample or mini. Urban Decay Eyeshadow and Mildew. I do really like that. I actually own a full size. The Sets Blot Translucent Powder. They're like these little packs that you can get at like Walmart. They're nice. Here, let me pull out the thing since I saved it. But like this comes covered in powder and you get like a little blotting sponge right here. But they do smell a lot like alcohol, but they will mattify the crap out of your skin in a pinch. So that's probably why they smell like alcohol. I got these at a swap, but I would actually consider purchasing a pack of these from Walmart for like the $4 that they sell them for. Tarte's Shape Tape Matte Foundation. I did not like how this looked on my skin. Like, even with this little bitty sample, I immediately didn't like how it looked. Like, it was really patchy looking, so no. Normally those things don't tell you anything, but I didn't like it. I have two of these actually. The Glossier Priming Moisturizer for... These are fine, like nothing extreme, if I remember correctly. Glossier is one of those that have like the super natural makeup thing going on, and as you can see, that's not really my jam. But if that's yours, they seem to make really good products according to most people, so like I said, it's natural makeup just isn't my thing. I used a Bare Minerals Bare Pro Powder Foundation to contour with. This is in Toffee. I have an anti-aging primer potion from Urban Decay. I did like the anti-aging. The only one I don't like is the regular one because it's not... My oily eyelids still crease with the regular one, but the anti-aging, and especially the Eden one, the matte one, I love those. Here we have MAC and Ruby Woo, both the lipstick and the perfume. I actually wound up liking the perfume. Like, it's more on a heavy, I would wear it out at night if I was a going out type person type scent. But I did like it, so. The lipstick wound up drying out before I finished it, but it is a really pretty color, but I don't like their super matte formula. It dries out my lips. Here we have the Charlotte Tilbury Wonder Glow. I thought that this was like something you mix in the foundation with. I don't think that's correct though. So I mixed it into a foundation and I still didn't care for it. Alright, March. I have another set of eyelashes. But I've worn these multiple times, so they're actually good to go. These are the Baddington lashes that I got from Ipsy. They are really pretty, I will say that. But, oh crap, they just went flying. I do count these in my makeup empties at the end of the year, so that's why I'm trying to, like, keep them intact. Let's shut that. I would never pay $28 for a pair of lashes, because I'm not that great at putting them on even, so yeah. I would not purchase these, but I would not turn down another set from BoxyCharm. I don't normally buy lashes on my own, but when I do like costumey makeup looks, I will wear them. But for the most part, on a normal basis, I don't. This teeny tiny little monster right here, the Ciate London Extraordinary Translucent Powder sample that I got. This was pretty good for setting under the eyes. It has like some sparkle to it, so I wouldn't normally use it all over my face. I did to use it up because I hated this tiny little jar. And I always meant to transfer it, but then I was lazy. Story of my life. I meant to do this, but I was lazy. But yeah, I don't know if I wouldn't purchase a full size of this. You can get drugstore powders to set under your eye with. Another and my last Bare Minerals liquid bronzer. Oh, I finished the beast. It's gone, y'all. It's gone. Alright, this is the Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette in Caramel Toffee. This was the one that had the more yellow side for the highlighting powder, or banana powder, or whatever. As much as I grew to hate this in the end, because this took me like 18 months to pan, I don't know how some people go through this so fast, because I did not. And I used the contouring side as a bronzer for 8 to 10 months too. Like it's all dusty because it broke apart, and I had to repress it like 5 times. And the packaging broke, but it's $4.99, so I definitely got my money's worth. Because it took me so long to finish it, I would not repurchase, because I don't ever want to look at it again right now. But it is a good product. I know that they call it something slightly different now. I bought it when it very first came out. So, yeah. Here we have a Shiseido Ibuki Quick Fix Mist. You guys know I love this, but it's just expensive for only... You pay like $25 for 1.6 flowing ounces. I buy mine on, what's it called? Poshmark, because somebody sells it there for really cheap, but they keep restocking. But it is the product. Like, I know the scent, I know what it does on my skin, I know it's not fake. So, I don't question how they have so many to resell. I do have another one of these, but I'm going through something else right now that I actually do like. This smells better, but the thing I'm going through is $4 for 2 ounces versus $25 for 1.6. I totally should have remembered that because I literally just looked at it. So I would probably not repurchase this, at least not at full price, but when I want to treat myself, I would. Yeah, that thing smells amazing. So I wasn't expecting to finish this so quickly, but I did. This is the Stila Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow in Smoldering Satin. These things dry out a lot quicker than I realized. That's why I'm trying to go through mine, because they're starting to dry out. Plus I just used the crap out of them. I figured I could finish them off this year. But I don't know how well you can see, there is some product at the bottom and there's a little bit coating the sides, but I used the vast majority of it. I actually pulled out the stopper and started shoving like a pencil brush in there to pick out as much as I could. But yeah, it's dead. They are really pretty, but many people have mentioned this because especially because of the fact that these dry out. You're better off going into the store, swatching all the colors, and buying one full size rather than the mini packs because, well, they dry out. If it's not something you're not going to wear on a regular basis, you probably shouldn't buy it because they dry out. So, once I finish the 3 that I have, I actually probably would buy a full size of like Kitten Karma or something just to have as like a nice, beautiful, sparkly thing for when I do happen to go out or just want some extra glitter in my life, which is fairly regularly. I do love me some glitter. There's a reason that mine are mostly gone. But, yeah. Anyways. Here's the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer. Mine was in the shade Nude. It was too, what's it called? Dewy for me anyway, but also the color was too dark, so I would not repurchase. I have a liner. A lip liner. I have the Grande Cosmetics Stay Put lip liner. It's their clear one. That was actually pretty nice. It did dry out my lips a little bit though, so I got this in a swap. I would not seek it out to purchase it, but it was good enough to use up, so it's fine. Ooh, lots of stuff. Alright. Here we have the Julep Blank Canvas Primer. This is a primer a lot like the, what's it called? The Becca Evermatte Primer. It's got that kind of sticky glue consistency. So if you don't like that, you won't like this one. That said, this will keep you matte. This will keep you pretty damn matte, and I'm a oily, greasy mess. So I put up with the fact that it feels like I'm rubbing Elmer's glue on my face to be kept relatively matte. So I actually would repurchase this. I'm really hoping that because Ulta sells Julep now, because they don't have the Maven box anymore where I can get Julep at a discount, I'm really actually hoping that maybe for the October, November 21 Days of Beauty, whatever exactly that is, that this comes up for sale, because I would buy like 2 of them. Because it's like $30 full size. Here we have the Makeup Academy eyeliner. Mine was in purple. And I actually would not repurchase this because this is not one to draw on top of eyeshadow. So, not for me. I have the ColourPop Brow Boss. Yeah, Brow Boss. Mine is in the shade dark brown, which was a little too dark for me, but I swapped for it, so I didn't mind. I guess swatch. But I've mentioned before, when I dye my hair weird colors, which I'm going to be going red soon because the hair dye that's in this Empties did not work out for me, and I will get to that soon. But when I dye my hair wacky colors, I tend to go darker on my eyebrows, or else by naturally kind of light eyebrows. Like, my eyebrows are way lighter than my roots for whatever reason. They tend to completely blend in with my face. But this was a really good brow pencil, and unlike the Anastasia brow pencil, my smoothie never broke off. I would totally order more of these, either in a slightly lighter shade, or if I'm going for a really whacked out dark hairstyle, even like this shade again, because it did work for me for my purposes. So I highly recommend this. This is really good. It's one of those micro pencils, so you have to be okay with that. I know not everybody likes the micro pencil thing. Tim 2 S/V highlighter in Pink Pearl. Nice to mix in with foundation, but not something I would necessarily seek out. Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I don't know why I keep using this when I get them, because I always hate it. It's way too dewy for my skin. Okay, this is the Tarte Shape Tape Hydrating Foundation. My shade wasn't, the shade I used, it was a little too dark for me. It was in Fair Beige. I also hated how this sat on my skin, so I didn't like either one of them. Urban Decay All Nighter. I found out that 2.0 was too dark for me, so I would need, I think I'm like 0.5 or something, so, but I had it, so I used it. Clinique 2-in-1 Beyond Perfecting Foundation. I actually like this. I tried it for first impressions a million years ago. The shade they have here is not my shade. This was too dark, but I played with it anyway. But yeah, I actually like this foundation. It keeps me pretty dark matte. And CoverGirl, the True Blend Matte Made Foundation in Fair Porcelain, which I believe is actually my shade. I own this. I haven't had a chance to test it out for you guys yet, because I'm behind on testing out foundations, which is why I need to stop buying them. Whew. I have 2 of the AOA Studios Makeup Remover Cleansing Wipes, both in the citrus. These are really good. I actually mentioned this when I reviewed this last one on my Instagram, because I review my Empties as I go through them on my Instagram. I think that these are comparable to the old e.l.f. makeup remover wipes, because I know they changed their formula. Some, I say recently, but like in the last couple of years. But these are actually a better value than the Tarte ones. Like, these are $1 each for $3, which is how much the e.l.f. ones are. You get 20 wipes. In these, you get 15 a pack for $1, so you would get 45 wipes for $3. And they do not test on animals, so if you need a cruelty-free makeup wipe, I actually highly suggest that you just go and order from their website. Their Beauty Blender, the one that is $155, is amazing as well. I guess I should say makeup sponge, because Beauty Blender don't want to be like Kleenex and have it turn into a generic term. But their makeup sponge is also really, really nice. So, honestly, a lot of their makeup is actually pretty darn good. So here is a Peter Thomas Roth massage bar for bath. I used this to wash my brushes with, and it was really good for that. Turns out this is like a $5 bar of soap. You buy it in like packs of 6 for 30 bucks. I got this in like a mystery bag from Instagram that I bought from somebody, but I don't use bars of soap to wash with. I use body wash. So I use it to wash my makeup things. Speaking of makeup brushes, I don't know what palette this came from, but it's a 2-sided sponge applicator, which I don't mind using for eyeshadow. But one of the sides is starting to flake bits off, so I decided to throw it out. I have 2 Zany Laney sprays. I will link them down below, plus a 10% off coupon code, so that you can check them out. I'm not a rep for them right now because I forgot to reapply, because I'm stupid. It's been a busy couple of months for me, y'all. I've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately, but we just closed on our house. Yay! Anyways, but I did reapply to be a rep again, so hopefully by the time May rolls around, I will be a rep again. Anyways, this is, they only sell in this size now. They don't sell in this bigger size anymore, unfortunately. This is in the scent Wound with blackberry, lemonade, and pineapple. It's based off of 10 Things I Hate About You. This smells really good. And this one is So Fetch, which is obviously based off of Mean Girls. And it is pomegranates, grape, and kiwi, and also smells amazing. And I highly recommend them. I use them as room sprays. I use them as body sprays. That's why I tend to go through a crap ton of them. I guess I'll start with hair since I separated everything out. Speaking of hair dye that didn't work for me, this is so unfortunate because everybody seems to love this, but it washed out of my hair in 4 washes. This is Arctic Fox Phantom Green Semi-Permanent Hair Color. So it's a gorgeous color. And it looked stunning when it was first on my hair, but like I said, it washed out in like 4 washes, and I'm back to this stuff. So I would not repurchase. This is like $12.99 a bottle. So I was pretty pissed. I have from Dollar Shave Club the Sage Black Pepper Hair and Scalp Shampoo and Conditioner. These are definitely a more masculine scent, but I really kind of dug it. I would like it a lot more if like my husband smelled like it. Like, it smells really good. But it did treat my hair pretty well. Like, it didn't fry my hair or anything, because I was using this before my hair was dyed, so this did not affect that. But I would consider purchasing if I had like a coupon code or something. These were really nice. Speaking of shampoo and conditioner, I have another set of minis. This is the Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich Conditioner. This was fine, but this bottle's really freaking hard. And here we have the Crabtree and Evelyn Verbena and Lavender Shampoo. This is like a hotel thing, and it was also fine, but not something I would necessarily seek out. Here we have the Way Hair Care Wave Spray. This was nice, but Way's kind of expensive. And here is the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product. This is the stuff that I usually buy when I actually buy something now. This was from a code or something. Not a code, but you could like go to their website and get a free thing when like Miss America was a year or 2 ago. I don't quite remember, but I got it and I used it because I really love this stuff on my hair. It makes it soft, and it also takes care of like heat protectant without me having to keep an extra heat protectant around in case one of the 5 times a year that I blow dry my hair. And here we have the Marc Anthony Frizz Protecting Leave-In Conditioner. I also really enjoyed this. I tend to really enjoy their products in general. A Hosk Manoy Coconut Dry Shampoo. I loved this. I love Hosk products in general, and this one smelled really good. I tried another dry shampoo before that was like the charcoal one, and I liked the formula, but I didn't like the scent. This one, I like both. And here we have the DP Hue ACV Apple Cider Vinegar Scalp Scrub with Pink Himalayan Sea Salt. Oh my god, this stuff got everywhere. It would not get down to my scalp. Like with my short hair, I couldn't get the stuff actually to my scalp. So, I don't think it did much. Here's also a Haas product, the Orchid and White Truffle Moisture Rich Deep Conditioner. This was really nice. I did not love the smell of this one, but the product itself was really good. We have a L'Oreal Everpure Deep Moisture Hair Sheet Mask. It's like one of those cap things filled with stuff. It was really nice for like $3, so like one-time treatment was pretty nice. And here, the Yes2 Vibrancy Boosting Vitamin C Brightening Hair Clay Mask. I had a hard time getting all of this over my short hair. Like, I would actually buy 2 of these the next time that I did this, if I wanted to do this again, because it smelled really good. And I do think it kind of gave some vibrancy back to my hair. My hair looked really nice afterwards. So I would recommend it, but I would recommend buying at least 2, probably 3 for most people. And if you have a big, long hair, you're going to need like 8 of them. Like, it just feels like not a lot of product comes in there. Let's go to body next, I guess. Here are the Queen V Bombshell 3 Bath Bomb set in Sweet Orange and Rosemary Oil. These smell really good. Can't find these at my local Walmart anymore, which makes me mad because I really like these. Like, they're nice and fizzy in the bath, which is fun. And they leave me smelling really good, which I also appreciate. Oh, thank heavens this is done. The Avon Skin So Soft Radiant Moisture Bath Oil. This is apparently $20, which my mom bought it for Christmas for me one year. I didn't pay for it. But, It does leave you moisturized when you like pour some in the bath, but you gotta be careful because you pour like a hair too much and you will wind up with greasy ass hair. So this is not something that I normally do. I would rather have a bubble bath than an oil bath if I'm going to do something like that. So I would not purchase, but my mom buys me stuff from Avon every year for Christmas, so it's entirely likely I will end up with some again. Like, it's not a bad product, it's just not what I prefer. Here we have a Community Cosmetics Moisturizing Body Wash. This was one of the ones that I didn't care for the scent on, so I used it up, but I would not get that scent again. It's just labeled 01C because I was a tester for them for a while. I have two natural deodorants. Here is the Native deodorant, and this is in the scent Cucumber and Mint. The scent is really nice. It kept me mostly dry. Well, not dry, because they don't prevent you from sweating, they just make you smell better while you sweat. Natural ones that don't have aluminum in it do. This one actually really worked for me though. This is the Schmidt's Charcoal and Magnesium Natural Deodorant. The only thing that I didn't really care about it was it's kind of grainy and a little messy. But the camera shut off on me. My camera's a bastard. Anyways, the Schmidt's Charcoal and Magnesium Deodorant, this actually worked really well for me. Like, a lot of deodorants make me break out in a rash. Like natural deodorants, maybe I'm allergic to baking soda or something, I don't know. But like, they make me really itchy and red and irritated, and I usually can't even finish them. I did use something to kind of purge my armpits recently. I read online to get around some of the issues of natural deodorants. You got to do like a charcoal mask, and I did that, and it helped me get through this one without breaking out. But then the next one I tried immediately started screwing with my armpits, and I wasn't using an aluminum deodorant in between, so I don't know what happened. Both of these worked for me. This one worked better. This is probably the first natural deodorant I've come across that I would actually repurchase, because it kept me smelling good. I didn't completely pour sweat through it like I do through most of them, because I'm a sweaty ass person. So yeah. Bath gloves. These are from Walgreens. I bought my next set from Walgreens. I just use these to bathe with. Zany Laney bath body scrub. That's the word. This one is in Wannabe with grape soda. No, just grape, vanilla cream, and soda. So it smells like grape soda. This smells amazing, and I want it back in my life. I do love their bath scrubs. Why do I keep saying bath scrubs? I mean body scrubs. This was weird. This is the Esfolio Hand and Nail Vital Mask. They came with like 2 gloves filled with essence or something. My hands felt soft after I used them, but I probably wouldn't repurchase. Here we have the Morella Monarch Body Butter. I didn't like the smell of this, so I just used it up on my legs. And it was really, really thick, but it hadn't gone off. Like, it didn't make me break out or anything like that. It was just super thick. So, yep. The Juara Hand and Nail Balm. This was fine for like a hand cream. I don't know if I would have purchased or not because you have to buy it online, but it was fine. And here we have some Dollar Shave Club erasers. I tend to go through about one of these every other month, it seems like. So they're not quite as good as they used to be. They break a little more often, but they're still better and cheaper than anything I can buy in the drugstore. So, I actually used this face mask on my armpits. It burned. I tore it. But it didn't leave me with a rash or anything, so I think it did what it was supposed to do. But normally you're supposed to use this on your face. This is Sephora charcoal mask, and it does work really nicely on the face. It smells like charcoal, which means it stinks. But otherwise, it was really good. Here we have the Elemis Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I used this up completely. I really enjoyed this. Unfortunately, this is expensive as hell for, what is this? 1 ounce. This is $89. I ain't that kind of bougie. I'm sorry. That's too bougie for my blood. But it was really good. It left my face feeling really, really soft. And I like that better than the one I got in my last BoxyCharm because the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream I think is breaking me out because it is just a little too rich for my skin. Here we have the Formula 1006 Deep Down Detox Ultra Cleansing Mud Mask. I tend to like all of these little masks that they make. I would totally purchase this in a full size. I bought like a kit of 6 of them ages ago. Here we have the Shiseido Benefiance Wrinkle Resist 24 Eye Contour Cream. I liked it so much I cut it open because it is another expensive product. If it wasn't $60 for 3 of these, basically the equivalent of, I would totally purchase, but it's expensive. And I go through this in about a month and a half to 2 months, so it's a little rich for me. It was really good though. Like, I really love that how much it moisturized under my eyes. I finally finished it. Another thing that I was like, yay, I finished it, because I've been working on it forever. I've never actually finished one of these before. I have always lost them, or they've gone bad because I've set them aside for other stuff before, but I finally finished this one. It is all freaking gone. I should tell you the name of it. This is the Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. This will remove all of your makeup, even like super resistant mascara. I've never had a problem with that. It is hella messy though. And I have other stuff that I like that isn't super messy. So, and this has this massive fragrance that I don't really like. But I've always used it on and off for years because I know it works. Like, look at all these marks on the side. I've been trying to go through this, like, consistently since I did the, what was it called? 13 by Halloween last year. So I think I started on a consistency in July? In like July. And I've been using it straight ever since. So yeah, this is really cheap and it will last you forever. And I do recommend it. It's just messy and it leaves behind a little bit of a film, so you have to wash your face afterwards. But it still really works. And I would totally buy it again, even though I have stuff I like a little bit better. None of the other stuff lasts as long as this though, like just in sheer quantity to price range. I wish they made an unscented version though. If they do, I would hop on it in a heartbeat. Okay, we have the Pharmacy Bright On Vitamin C Mask. I don't think this really did much for me. Like, I felt like it left me a little bit softer, a little bit cleaner, but this is like $38. And I have stuff less expensive that does a little bit more, or I have like the Dr. Brandt Pores No More vacuum cleaner, which is $42, yes, but I get hardcore results from that sucker, so I would not purchase this. I got this in a BoxyCharm. Murad Rapid Collagen Infusion, I don't think this did anything. Laneige Water Based Moisture Cream. This was nice as a moisturizer. A little heavy, but okay. Caudalie Vino Perfect Radiant Serum. Once again, I don't think this did much. Here we have another moisturizer. The Marcel Night Cream. This was too thick for me. I did not really care for it, but it was in my stash, so I used it up. The Marcel 3-in-1 Micellar Solution. This was really, really... This definitely does remove your makeup. It's really nice for that. And this bottle will last you forever. For 17 bucks, you get 10 ounces or 300 milliliters, depending on your unit of measurement. But I would totally repurchase this. Here we have an Ulla Hendrickson Pore Balance Facial Sauna Scrub. This is a scrub that warms up as you rub it into your skin. I really, really like that. And if I ever run out of scrub minis, I would actually purchase this. Here we have an EcoTools Mask Sponge. I actually need to purchase a new pack soon because I'm down to my last one. I use these to remove masks like the pharmacy mask. It makes me more willing to mask more often because it makes it a lot easier to remove stuff. So I just said I need to go buy more. Yes, I would repurchase. I got this from 0.8 liter. This is the Planus Everyday Cleansing Foam. It's a face wash. I honestly didn't really care for it. It was very, very basic. So, but I had it, I used it up, it was fine. It was fine while it lasted, but I would not seek it out. Another face moisturizer, shit. I have 2 minis here too. Damn. Here is the LXMI Creme de Nude Face Moisturizer. Didn't like this. I didn't like the smell of it. And it was a little heavy. Here we have the Herborian Bamboo Creme Frappe Fresh Gel, Skin Reviving Fresh Gel. Not a little too heavy gel for me. Like I like lighter moisturizers. Like one of the things I liked about this was that it was fairly light feeling, despite giving like some really intense moisture. 2 more serums, and then I get to sheet masks, and then foils, and then I'll be done. And I will cry at the thought of editing this. Here we have the Shiseido Ultimune Power Infusing Concentrate. I love this stuff. Unfortunately, once again, expensive as hell. Everything from Shiseido is expensive as hell, but I tend to love everything I try. Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I do really love this. I'm trying to go through some more of my minis, but once I do go through a few more of my serum minis, I will actually repurchase them full size. I've gone through multiple full sizes of this, plus tons of minis. Alright, sheet masks. I have a crap ton. We have the BioBell Happy Hour. This was nice. And I would totally repurchase. I tend to like anything from BioBell for the most part. I have 2 Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Masks. These are like $12 a piece, which is really expensive. I got these through BoxyCharm, but they're kind of worth it. Like the sheet mask that it was on felt really, really soft. It smelled really, really good, and my skin looked really, really nice afterwards. So I normally don't spend this much on sheet masks, but if I ever wanted to really treat myself, I would actually repurchase these. They smell like Fruit Loops. I can't be mad at it just for that alone. I actually would probably repurchase one at some point. They were just so expensive. Tatcha, why you gotta be so expensive? Anyways, here's the Pacifica Super Green Detox Kale and Charcoal Detox Facial Mask. It was fine. BRTC Vitamin E Velvet Mask. I used my Ipsy points on this. It was fine. Here we have an S&P Shining Nature Purity Jeju Volcanic Ash Mask. I got this through 0.8 liter. It was fine. Most of these are fine. I like that they give me like an extra boost of moisture, and it's just kind of fun to sit around with one on my face and not do anything for a while. But unless they give me like some serious results, like unless it's a real luxury feeling like this, they can be kind of interchangeable for me. Here's another S&P. This was a rose one that the 0.8 liter sent me. The rose scent was a little too potent for me, so I would not seek this one out in particular. This was a crazy looking one. I wish I'd taken a picture of it. It's the NOHJ Intracell 24 Karat Gold Lifting Mask. It was actually like full C3PO looking face mask. It was fine, but it just looked a little crazy. A Pure Leaf Green Tea and Ginger Mask. This was also nice. This one in particular also stands out. The number 7 Lift Illuminate Triple Action Serum Boosting Mask. This one has like the ears that you put on so that you can like hook it behind your ears and you can actually like move around. So if you're somebody who can't sit around for 20 minutes, this costs $5.99 each, which is kind of expensive. Like not Tatcha expensive, but for the drugstore definitely kind of expensive for a sheet mask. You want to do one, but you don't want to sit around with it. These are worth it. Speaking of not having to lay on my back to use these, the Wander Beauty Bandage Claim Gold Eye Mask. These just go under your eyes. These are the only ones, other than the Sephora ones, that I've ever used that I can actually like sit up with them on. Most of the time, the eye things, I have to like lay on my back and I cannot move. And I have to hold them there until I can go lay on my back. These, I can sit up, I can look down in these and they don't fall off my face. The Sephora ones, if I look down, they'll fall off, but I can sit up. These, I can look down, I can move around, and they do really puff my eyes really nicely. I would totally repurchase these. I got these at a swap, but I would straight up repurchase them. I don't care how expensive they are. Foils. Here we have an Ole Henriksen Power Bright. I don't think they sell this anymore, but I had it, so I used it. Here we have a Truth Sugar Glow Polishing Mask, a Vitamin C Concentrate, and a Pure Truth Melting Cleanser. I didn't like these. Like, they just felt kind of weird on my skin. And maybe they were expired, but they didn't give me a rash, they didn't rip me out or anything like that, so I don't think they were expired. But maybe they were expired, and that's why I didn't like them. Okay, here we have another Shiseido eye cream. You guys know I really like that. A Cosmetics Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. This was fine. A Bobbi Brown moisturizer. This is kind of heavy for me, but it didn't do anything bad to me. A Belief Hungarian Water Essence. This is fine if you like essences. A Posh, Perfectly Posh, Take It Off, Detox Mud Stripper Pore Clean Mask. Apparently you're not supposed to use this on your face, according to like the website, but I totally use these samples on my face when I get them and I love them. So, it is really, really strong though. If you have sensitive skin, I would not use this on your face. But other than the fact that my skin turns red when I touch it, like just touching it brings blood rushing to my face. But it's not a reaction or anything, just I turn red very easily. But other than that, my skin isn't sensitive at all for the most part. But okay, we have Brazilian Boom Boom Cream. Y'all know I love that. We have stuff from Scentsy, which I didn't think they made body products. This is the Lucky and Love Body Cream and Body Wash in Mandarin, Peaches, and Berries. These smell really good. If I knew somebody that sells Scentsy, I didn't have a crap ton of stuff, obviously, but I would consider purchasing these. Okay, I think this is the last set, which is good because I'm at like 40 minutes. Here we have the Amika Velveteen Dream Smoothing Shampoo and Conditioner. This was really nice. The Living Proof No Frizz Nourishing Styling Cream. I tend to like the Prime Style Extender if I'm going to buy something from Living Proof, so I wouldn't purchase this, I would purchase that. An IGK Hydrating Shampoo and Conditioner. This was alright. Way Smooth Shampoo and Conditioner, also alright. And a Hair Food Moisture Shampoo and Conditioner with Honey Apricot Fragrance, also pretty nice, actually. I really love the smell of their stuff. So, that is it. So, for February, this was my total. And for March, this was my total. So I'm definitely on track to finish $4,000. I'm actually over right now because I finished a lot of expensive crap. And hopefully I can keep the momentum going. So, oh, no wait, I forgot one thing. The Mint Pear Collagen Serum, I do like this, but it's expensive. So I would not purchase. But that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, especially sticking through this long ass video. And hopefully I will see you later. Bye!